This is the first run of our Uniontown UHS Family Feud. We'll be sticking very faithfully to the original Family Feud rules, but with a couple changes. Instead of 3 boards, there will be 4. The first 2 boards will be worth a normal amount of points. The third board will be double, and the fourth board will be triple to give everybody an even chance. And without further ado, let's meet our teams. Come on in, guys. Seeing what happens as we go along. So we're gonna see who wins the first board. So please give me Gulich and please give me Riley. Civic buzzer etiquette, 1 hand behind your back and 1 hand on the podium right next to you. All right, we have 6 answers on the board. First question. In a survey of students, what did they think was their most commonly forgotten item to bring to class? Mr. Gulich. Survey says pencil and pen is first, so you get the board. Would you like to pass it on or take it? All right. All right, we are here with the teacher team. Teachers, say hi.
Hi.
All right. Now you won the board on a student survey question. So do you think that you guys feel prepared for this board? Do you think, how confident do you feel against these guys over here?
High confidence, very high confidence. Yes.
All right, excellent. That's what we like to hear.
Yes.
All right, moving on. Mr. Brown, in a survey of all students, what did they believe was one of their most forgotten items to bring to class?
I'm gonna say iPad.
Do we have iPad? All right, we do. Mr. Wilson, in a survey of all students, what did they believe was their most forgotten item to bring to class?
I'm gonna go homework.
Do we have homework? Oh, I'm sorry, that is your first X on the board. First strike. All right. Miss Grubb, in a survey of all students, what did they believe was the most forgotten item to bring to class?
How about a charger?
Do we have charger? There you go. All right, we made it to the end of the table. We are at 1 strike. Mr. Miller.
Yes.
All right. How's your time down there in the basement? I never see it.
It's going well. We're down there. You can still find us around home once a year. We predict whether or not the school year's going to be early or not. So that's
All right.
what's all down there.
Now, are your students forgetful? Do you feel prepared for this question?
I feel like I would probably say something different than they would say, but I'm going to say that they forget their drink, their beverage.
Do we have drink? Oh, that is 2 strikes. So it's going to go back up to the top of the table. Now, I will remind you, now that you're at 2 strikes, if you get another strike, the other team does have the chance to steal. So, in a survey of all students, what did they believe was the most forgotten items to bring to the class?
Well, I'm gonna go with a classic book.
Do we have book? All right. All right, no pressure, Mr. Brown. 2 strikes. Forgotten classroom items, according to students.
There's the fun response that I want to give, but I don't want to be like the third X.
This is a fun show.
It is, but I want to win.
Right.
I mean, look at that.
Oh, yeah.
Flash over that real quick. We can't really lose that. So I'm gonna go earbuds.
Do we have earbuds? We do. No pressure. In a survey of all students, Mr. Wilson, forgotten classroom items.
Go book bag.
Do we have book bag? Oh, You guys did an excellent job. You almost cleared out the board, but students now have an opportunity to steal. So students, in a survey of your own peer group, what was one of the most commonly forgotten items to bring to class?
We're gonna say snack money.
Do we have snack money? All right. The teachers take the first board. Tech crew, can we see what number 4 was? Believe it or not, I got many responses saying brain/motivation. These kids think they're clever. All right, you guys win the first board. Next board up, it's still worth the same amount of points. Can I get Mr. Brown? Can I get Porter up here? All right. All right. Love to see that good sportsmanship. All right. In a survey of teachers, what was the most common excuse given by students? Slept in. Do we have slept in for being late to class? We do not have slept in. Mr. Brown, in a survey of all teachers, what was the most common excuse for a student being late to class? Do we have bathroom? All right, the teachers win the board again. Would you like to keep playing or pass?
What do you think?
With 6 answers on the board,
You make your call. I think steal. But we're a pass.
all right, the teachers are passing. So students, first time over here to this table. All right, we're gonna start with Riley. First of all, you feeling confident? Now this is not your peer group. This is the teacher saying this.
I'm like,
So you got to get into the mind of the teacher. Do you feel as though that's an easy thing for you to do? Do you feel like?
yeah, I mean, it's not too hard to be a teacher. It's not too complicated.
Oh, all right. So, in a survey of teachers, what was the most common excuse given to being late to class?
We're gonna say traffic.
Do we have traffic? Crowded. Okay, all right. Porter,
Yes.
you feeling good?
I'm feeling amazing.
Feeling ready?
Outstanding, actually.
All right. In a survey of all teachers, what is the most common excuse given by students for being late to class?
I would say making up work for another class.
Making up work for another class. Oh, sorry. This is the first strike. Christian, second student with glasses today. That means you're smart, right? All right.
I try.
In a survey of all teachers, Christian, most common excuse for a student being late to class.
I'm gonna say I had to stop to get my Thursday morning coffee.
Stopping to get Thursday morning coffee. Ooh, that is 2 strikes. Akira, no pressure. I am sorry. All right. Are you late to class often, Akira?
No, I'm not.
Unfortunate. Only you had more truancy letters. Akira, in a survey of all teachers, well, a good handful. In a survey of a good handful of teachers, what was a common excuse for students being late to their class?
You're losing me, Dominic. I'm gonna go with. Really lost. I'm gonna go with buying snacks. I'm gonna go with that.
Buying snacks? Ooh, I'm sorry. 2. All right, that's 3 strikes, actually. So,
Thank you guys. Real easy.
now, because of their 3 strikes, the teachers now have a chance to steal the board. So, whose turn is it?
It's up to me.
All right. Yeah. Teachers.
Okay, Dad.
In a survey of teachers, what is a common excuse for a student being late to class?
Nurse. We're gonna go nurse.
Nurse. I'm sorry. All right, the board and the points on the board go to the students. Tally that up. Now, while they're tallying that up, let's see what the other answers were. Can we get 2? Talking to a teacher. 4. flat out admitting to skipping or not wanting to be there?
Did they really say that 11 times?
Yes.
You got 11 kids say flat out skipping.
No.
Okay.
All right, number 5. It's a long walk. 500s to 300s, other way around. I'm late. 6. They just got lost. Now I feel like that excuse doesn't work past the first week of your freshman year.
I'd be surprised though.
All right, moving on to our third board. This board is now worth double the amount of points. Can I get Mr. Wilson? Can I get Christian DeVincent? Now worth double points. In a survey of students, what are the students' favorite social media app? TikTok. Can I see TikTok? Number 2. Christian. Can I get to see Snapchat? All right. So the board goes to the students. Now, would you like to keep playing or would you like to pass it? All right, we'll keep playing. All right, we're over to the students. Are we feeling a little bit better about these set of questions?
Yes,
All right, picking back up with Akira. You a Snapchat user?
very much.
All right, all
I
right.
have a screen time for it. That's how much I use it.
Oh, okay, all right. In a survey of students, what is their favorite social media app?
I'm gonna have to say Instagram.
Can I see Instagram? All right. Bella, I'm not even gonna ask. I know you're addicted to social media. I know.
Alrighty then.
All right, I will say these last 3 get a little interesting.
Okay, great.
In a survey of students, what was their favorite social media app?
I'm gonna have to go with Facebook.
Where are you?
Bella, how old
A
are you?
lot of people. I don't have Facebook. I just know a lot of people for sports.
We asked students.
I know, but a lot of people use it for sports and stuff, don't they? Post.
We're talking to the wrong guy about sports. Can I see Facebook? Oh, I'm sorry. All right, back up to Riley. Riley, you a social media user? You active?
Yeah, I
Okay.
use it.
In a survey of students, what was their favorite social media app?
I'm gonna say be real.
Ooh, I love Be Real. Do you use Be Real?
I'm very real.
All right, all right. Do we have Be Real? That hurts me. That's
Who'd you ask
2
these
strikes.
questions? Who'd you ask these questions on?
Actually, 155 students answered this question.
Freshmen, 155 freshmen.
Freshmen. 155 freshmen. Okay, all right, all right. Now you have 2 strikes on the board, Porter. If you get this wrong, the teachers do have an opportunity to steal the question. So, Porter, in a survey of students, what was their favorite social media app?
I'm gonna say X, or formerly known as Twitter.
Do we have Twitter? All right. Christian, no pressure.
I feel
2 strikes on the board. In a survey of students, what is their favorite social media app?
I think my best guess right now is Pinterest.
Ooh, can we see Pinterest? Ah. Do you use Pinterest, Christian?
Maybe occasionally.
No shame, no shame. Me too. Akira. No pressure. In a survey of students, what is their favorite social media?
Alright, I'm running out of apps here.
Okay.
I'm gonna have to go with social media. I use all of these already, so I'm kind of, yeah. Alright. I'm gonna go on a grain of salt, and I'm going to say. Alright, this might be a bad one, but I'm gonna say YouTube.
I'm a YouTube user. I like YouTube.
Every day.
All right.
Every day.
Do we have YouTube? All right. Teachers, how many of you use social media frequently? Not Facebook. Facebook.
I have a large presence on X.
All right, Mr. Gulich has a large presence on X for those in the back. Okay, MySpace. Okay, all right. So, in a survey of Generation Z students, What is their favorite social media app?
You guys say. Hoping for a large gaming population.
Ooh,
We're gonna
gaming.
go ahead with Discord.
Ooh, Discord. All right. Do we have gamers out there in the student audience? Can I see Discord? Ooh. The board does go to the students, and this board was worth double. What was number 5? Moving on to our 4th and final board. This board is now worth triple, so it is still anyone's game. Can I get Miss Grubb and can I get Akira? Ooh. In a survey of all teachers, what was their biggest school or for pet peeves, do we have talking while the teacher is talking? All right, that is second on the board. So Miss Grubb. In a survey of teachers, what was their biggest pet peeve?
I would say bathroom breaks.
Do we have bathroom breaks? All right, that is a real X this time. All right, students, the board is in your control. Would you like to keep playing or would you like to pass it to the teachers?
Play.
Okay. All right. Back over to Bella. Hopefully you are not a culprit of any of these. In a survey of teachers, what was their biggest student or school-related pet peeve?
We're gonna say getting up without asking.
Getting up without asking. Do we have that?
There we go.
Okay.
There we go. Very consistent. Very consistent.
Riley.
Yes.
In a survey of teachers, what was their biggest school or student-related pet peeve?
I'm gonna say having AirPods in.
Do we have AirPods? We do. Porter.
Yes.
No way, Riley. You don't ever have AirPods in, do you? No. No. Porter.
Yes.
In a survey of teachers, their biggest student or school-related pet peeve.
I'm gonna say that dang phone.
That dang phone! All right. Christian. In a survey of teachers, what was their biggest school or student-related pet peeve?
I'm gonna say just coming to class late.
Coming to class late. Ooh, that's 2 X's. It's kind of a close board now, all right? I hate to say the pressure's on Akira again, because 2 strikes, on a 3rd strike, the teachers have the opportunity to steal. Now, Akira, in a survey of all teachers, what was their biggest student or school-related pet peeve?
I'm gonna go with the parking lot.
The parking lot. Okay, teachers. Now is your opportunity. They're huddling. That means they're really thinking. All right. Now, before I officially ask the question, do you individually have any pet peeves you'd like to throw out?
No, we like to keep that.
Okay, right. Okay, all right.
Everything.
Fresh.
We find everything pretty.
Okay, all right, good. In a survey of all teachers, a good handful of teachers, what was their biggest school or student-related pet peeve?
We'll say hats and head coverings.
Hats and head coverings. It was a close match, but after a hard fight on both sides, the students did take this one. Congratulations, students. But at the end of the day, we all had fun, right? The teachers had fun, the students had fun, and at the end of the day, that's what it's all about. So students, you made it this far. Come line up.
Yeah!